Well, I think the difference in the fans is the UK fans. You know, I've done a lot of UK stuff, not only with WWF and WWE, but with show masters and all the or the cons, you know, the Comic Cons and stuff like that. I've done the show masters Comic Con over there a couple of times. The difference is, man, the wrestling fans over there appreciate a good fight. UK wrestling is based on old school wrestling values and old school wrestling moves. You know, guys like the Les Statchers and those kind of guys that have come over here to the U.S. And I think that they're very much an old school mentality, which I love, because that's what wrestling is all about, telling a story and have that old school mentality. Well, I think it's a good time in wrestling for anybody that's trying to break in, man. You have, 3 or 4 great companies you can come work for. I think what needs to happen is that A company needs to differentiate themselves from B company to C company to D company. Right now, I think we got in a bad habit of everybody watching the guys in the ring all doing the same thing. There's 15 flying over the top ropes. There's not listening to the referee and burying the referee. And I think we need, as wrestlers and performers, to clean up the wrestling business. We need to get back into selling from one another and making a move count, instead of trying to worry about getting back up and see what your Twitter followers are going to say or your YouTube followers are going to say about your match. Work about selling it so you're giving the fan what they pay for. And that's what I think we need to work on in wrestling business. Oh, British Bulldogs, period, are overdue. Axis Smash and Demolition, another team that's overdue. There's a million single wrestlers that are overdue for the Hall of Fame. See, listen, if you're going to put some of the guys into the NWO in the Hall of Fame, well, then you may as well put Hawk and I in again as the Legion of Doom. You also already put us in as the Road Warriors, put us in as LOD. It's the same thing. It's no different. It's no different than Shawn going in as Shawn Michaels, or Shawn going in as DX, or X-Pac going in as DX and going in as the NWO, or the same with Kevin Nash or Scott Hall. You're going to go, Razor Ramon and Scott Hall or the NWO. It's the same thing. So I just think, I think my personal thing is, once you go to Hall of Fame once, you're in. You shouldn't have to go in 2 or 3 times. But if you're going to do what's fair is fair and even, you should have the Road Warrior section and the Legion of Doom section.